I don't know if you can see it on there, but I've done it's a little sketch. It's dead light, you might not be able to see it. It's just a stream here. Some hills there. It's very, very light, so you might not see it. There we are. That's a bit of sky. A bit of sky. Yeah, and a bit of cloud. There we are. Bit of cloud, a bit of sky. Some brush. Some cerulean blue. Come into that with a bit of cerulean blue. There we are. That's looking good. Bring that over there a bit. There a bit. Right, I think what I'll do is this again. This today seems to work pretty good. I'm just spinning it round in my hands and just getting it to there. Do a bit of something. In fact, while that's there like that, I'll probably even come in here and put some bit of an underpainting in there probably. Let's have a go. Get some greens in here, look, while that's doing what it's doing. Yeah, nice underpainting on there while that's doing that. And then I think what I'll do, bring it down again. Right. Stick a bit more in on this side. Yeah. Like that bit there. There. Lou. I think what I will do is that dry. It's dryish. I'm going to mop that sop up there. Don't need that. That'll be alright. Just give it a few more seconds. In fact, let's do it. Which way did I go? That way. So I get a little dry. That way. That's it. It's just slowly drying it. This. What I might do in a minute. I'm just drinking coffee. I might actually put my stream in. I may as well, haven't I? This brush. It's a little stream. I use this little spiky brush. Right. A little bit of water. So I've got same blue at sky, but I've mucked it because you're always going to have like bits of dirt and stuff getting flicked up in a streamer, I think. So I've got that same blue in sky, but just muck it a little bit. I haven't mixed it yet, I'm still mixing, but that's what I will have in a minute. There we are, that looks quite good. So yeah, so it's not like that. Just add more water. Just dip my brush into a tiny bit more water there. Oh, I like that. Could do with a bigger brush, so I'm going to swap to that one. Same colour. Same colour. Mixing a bit more up actually, but it's going to be same colour. Same dotty blue. I'm tempted to go darker. Let's get a darker bit in there. Slightly darker bit. Try that, and then just do some highlights with a darker bit, something like that. That'll do. You don't want to kill all your white. Worst thing you can do is go menstruals and kill all your white. So that's sound. That's sound. Right. Time I get rocks in and that on there, that'll look sound. See that? There, this dark bit. Probably be a little underwater rock there. Right. Right. Might use that same mucky blue colour. In fact, let's just mix some. I might add a bit green into my blue or something. I'm just mixing a load of blue now and then. And put some background hills in. So a load of blue. And I need to dot it. That's good. That's nice. Tiny bit. Just putting a bit of what I'd call muck into it, but it's a bit of burnt umber, and there's just a muddy colour in the middle of my palette, so I just stuck it in. I think it's got some purple in it, some burnt umber. I've just stuck it in, whatever it was. It was just mud in the middle of my palette. So stick that in there like that. Plenty of water. That one. That's it. And let's swap brushes. Swap to this one. This is my softening brush. I'll bring that right down to the bottom there and soften it right in to there. That's my furthest away on that one. Right. Let that dry a bit again now. I'm going to come over that with a bigger reel. So I'll just let that dry a bit. Right. I think what I'll do now. I'm going to leave that colour on that, but I'm going to get 3 brushes going. Just because I don't like rinsing my brushes, it's wasting paint. So I've left that colour on there because I'm going to add some green to that exact colour. I've got my softening brush there. I bought in a 3rd brush. I've got loads of these light brushes, and this is going to be my brush what I'm going to use for these greens here. So right, I've gone in. This is more of a yellow now. I'm building my layers up a colour, you see, while each. I'll let this dry in a minute, and then I'll come back across and do another bit. But each bit is building up layers of colour, you see, all towards my finished product. There, that's quite nice. That's dried, looking misty. I love that. So that might be dry enough just to come back in, or I can put some rocks in. It's up to me. Yeah, shall I put some rocks in? Let me have a sip of coffee while I think. I think I can get a mountain in and it'll fade in at the bottom and look quite good now. I think that's perfect at that if I put my next bit in. Right, so yeah, that same colour. And I've dabbed in a bit of green into it. Just test it, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So from about there with this one, across there, look in front. Something like that. My softening brush. I'll just drag that right down to the bottom of here. That's it. So you can just see, only just because it's misty, that comes in front of there. Just. That's nice, that's how I want it. And then I'm going to have a great big in here, coming in front of that one. Right, while I'm waiting for that to dry a bit, I think I can even stick some rocks in. or I can go in for some more green. Well, I think I'm going to go for rocks. Right. Some more coffee. I'm missing a nice rock colour. So these black ones, further away, they're going to be fainter. So they'll be softer and fainter. So yeah, bit of one there, bit in there like that. These are quite far away, you see. Hopefully, in fact, let me dry that brush out, get them. Hopefully they will look like rocks in a bit. The brush is a bit wet. Hopefully they'll look like rocks. Alright. Need a fatter paint now. So I'll just mix in some more burnt umber. Payne's grey and purple, that's just what we're in this dirt, what we're in the bottom of my palette. Mix some more out. I was watching this thing on YouTube the other day, and it were on about the, no, what were it? I think it was the Sahara Desert, right? And they found these whale bones in there, right? And these whales, they'd got feet, so they reckon that at some point these whales had started coming up out at sea and that, and yeah, so they reckon they'd been evolved to come up out at water, because it must be crap being a whale. This is another thing where I want to be reincarcerated as, right? A whale. Right? What do whales breathe? Air. Right? Yet they're underwater. So I want to be reincarcerated as a whale. That way. Well, some more rocks. Yeah, so what they reckoned is these whales had come up, gone onto land, right, started walking about, and they reckon they were like great big massive pigs, what they look like, and they've got these feet on them, and they were scavenging about, eating stuff, what were washing up, and after a bit they reckon they must have got bored and gone back into the sea again, and then evolved back to not having feet again, and then the feet disappeared again. That's what they reckon. It sounds about right, to be fair. I mean, really, when you think about it, whales, they've got to be responsible. They've got to take a bit of responsibility for a lot of this pollution in the oceans, really, because they must be producing some massive pollutions in ocean. If we could somehow, if they could speak English and we could have a word with them and say, look, you're damaging the planet. Not that. They're never going to be able to speak English, but if they could, we could have a word with them and say, look, you need to stop it. They must be doing the biggest pollutions in ocean out of any other fish, if you know what I mean when I'm saying pollutions. You know what I mean? They're plopping in there, aren't they? Well, but yeah, they reckon they come up onto land, lived on land for a bit, got bored, and then went back into the sea. And that's probably why they still breathe here. Maybe in another couple of million years they'll have evolved so that they don't even breathe here anymore. Don't know. But I won't want to get reincarcerated as a whale and have to come back living underwater but breathing air. That'd be crap. I'd rather come back as a slug. There. That's my rocks in. Right, I'm going to add a bit more green into this colour now. A bit more of that mucky colour what's in the middle of my palette. See what happens. So yeah, this now. This is hardly blue at all now. That's nice. Oh, that's so good. Right out there like that. Across here. Swap to my softening brush. I want to get this quick before it dries. That's it. Maybe something like that. Right into the bottom there. And then this wants to really come right into there. Remember, try and use as few strokes as you can. More strokes you have, more likely you are to die. That's my motto. Right, so that's that. More coffee. Right, I'll tell you what I could do. Let's add a couple of rocks in this water, shall we? Yeah, why not? Mix a bit of rock colour up. That's that one. That's that one there, like that. Let's get a softening brush and just soften underneath it like that. Pull it into it like that. That should work good. That was nice, doesn't it? And then try another one. Try another one. Let's just have a tipper one there. Look, just a little tipper one coming through there. And then that softening brush. And then I think we probably need a few more. If we're having a couple there, let's have one there like that, and one there, and say a couple, just a couple dotted about like that. Say it was softening bits in. I think my paint might be a bit too... Oh no, I did manage to scrape a bit. I thought my paint might be too thin to get a scrape on it, but there we are. That's a few bits. Right, now then. Let's have a look. Now, I can go into this bit here for some bushes. So now I'm going to mix up some greens, put some bushes in. I need my paint, my background still wet, so I'll get a bit of a distant look. So something like that. Not showing up so good, so I'll stick a bit more paint in. That's it. Bit there, coming up there, like that. And I could probably do in a just dampening this paper here just slightly. That's better. Back in. Oh, it comes up quite big there. Quite a big bit there. Right, I'm getting some darker colour now. Put some darker bits in. Well, is that enough to show them? That's going to fade in more, you see, that's the thing. As that dries, it's going to fade in more, so I'll just bring in a bit more in and thicken it up a little bit. So I know that's going to fade in more. There we are. That's better. And back to this brush. Tiny bit of water on it. Just tidy this edge up a bit here, look. Tidy that up a bit there. A little bit. There. That's it. Maybe I can whack another layer of stuff on here. Nice. Some more yellow in there. Something like that. Right. What do we want now? So white is about done. That's about done. I need a quick dry. Right, now then, spiky brush, get some bushes in. Nice greenish yellowish colour, more of a yellowish colour actually. Let's whack that in, so I'll have a big big bush there, just in there like that, coming down there, and then into another big one. There, like that. Nice. Another one back here, about there. Like that. A bit further back. That's it. And then try another one. Try another one about here. Why not? Yeah, another one about there. So that's my light colour. Get a darker colour now. Do exactly the same thing. That's a nice colour. So, to there with this darker colour. Looks nice. Same again there. Same again there. And same again. Right. Now let's get an even darker colour. Mixing in a tiny bit of Payne's Grey, quite a lot of burnt umber, and some Ushar green. Swapping sides at brush law. I've got one side with the paint on and one side without. So I'm swapping about to soften and blend. Well, got paint on brush. Well, one. And again, if I need to soften, then I'll come in, swap sides, soften it with that side. There we are. That's that. So now let's have some little bits in the bottom there. And then just this one seems to do a bit thinner one, so I'll just get some bits at the top there like that. That'll do. Right, what we got on this brush now? Come in there. Quite a bit of water, a bit of more of a medium sort of green on this brush. Sort of get a bit extra grasses and things in there. That's it. Something like that. Not to go too mad. Well. Let's say light's coming in that way, so we've got a shadow. Take that shadow across there. This shadow's coming across here, look. But we've got some of these darks in here as well anyway. That's that. Right, then now I'm going to go for a really dark now. Come in with a really dark. It's nice, really nice. A bit in here. A bit in there like that. Put bits in there. Neat. That's pretty good. Right, squeeze some of that out with a brush. Tell you what I'm going to do now. Get this spiky brush. And just pop in a few glasses there. A bit like that. And then I'll lighten that up a bit. A bit more in there like that. A few bits there like that. Up there. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's say a little bit there and all, just a bit on there like that. There we are. That's that. And then come in, whack a few bits in there like that. That's that bit, that bit, in there. And you can get your regular brush and do a couple of extras like that. Two single ones. Well, and a couple there like that. That's that. Tell you what I might do. Get my spiky brush, wash it, get it quite dry, get a little bit of white on it. Let's see if I can get some designer's white gouache. That's straight out of my tube. A bit of designer's white gouache. Oh, stick that in there. Oh, that should look good. And just put a few highlights on some of that. That'll dry a lot lighter than what it's looking there. So don't worry too much. There we are. That'll dry a lot lighter. There. Right then, let's get where are we? Yeah, Peter and Paul in. They're out looking for worms. Peter, I think He's just found one. And there's Paul, he's still looking for one. They are looking for worms. Get a bite, 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 bite. See how that's, them whites is fading a bit already. They'll fade a little bit more yet as it dries. Let me give him a dry just so I can show you. There you are, that's it. There we are. Quick little painting, little stream. See you on beach. Voila.